sack ministers who answered shows are underperforming. Kasesa man arrested over cutting off wife's hands. Gabon coup leader to be sworn in as transitional president. Good afternoon, our dear listener. Thank you for listening to 98.0 Breed of FM. It's 4th of September 2023 and the time is 1 p.m. This afternoon is read to you by Vivian Namara. In a bid to hold the executive accountable and strengthen parliamentary oversight, civil society groups and veteran politicians are advising the legislature not to approve cabinet ministers who have underperformed. As indicated by the recently released parliamentary Hazard scorecard, this move is seen as potential wake-up call to the executive branch, which some urge that has historically undermined the authority of parliament. The parliamentary Hazard has revealed that several high-profile ministers, including Internal Affairs Minister Andrew Hinda, County Member of Parliament Kahinda Otafire, Minister of State in the Office of the Vice President, and Buikwe District Woman Member of Parliament Diana Mtasingura, Second Deputy Prime Minister and Adjiman West Member of Parliament Moses Ali, and Army Commander General Wilson Mbadi did not utter a single word during the last 105 plenary sittings of Parliament. However, from Kawempe South Division Member of Parliament Mubaraka Munyagwa believes that addressing these issues requires a constitutional amendment to separate the roles and powers of members of Parliament and ministers. The Rwenzori East Police has in their custody a man who allegedly cut off both arms of his wife. The act, which happened on Thursday, August 31st, arose from a misunderstanding that triggered a fight between husband and wife. Rwenzori East Police spokesperson Nelson Tumshime on Sunday said the couple is based at Kalianga Village, Karsandara Sub-County in Kasese District. He identified the suspect as Alan Masereka, while the victim, who is still nursing wounds at Mount St. Mary's Hospital, is Fiona Muzeimana. Jovia Kabgo, a resident, said he saw blood along the road as she was going to fetch water from the river. In trying to feed her curiosity, she found people looking at the helpless woman whose arms had been severed. Chialanga Parishal City Chairperson Catherine Ampumza said for the last 7 years they have peacefully lived with Muzeimana. According to Mpumza, Muzeimana is a mother of 5. Tumshime appealed to the public to always reach out to the police whenever they fail to resolve a misunderstanding. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development has said it is monitoring the global oil market and exploring strategies to enhance the supply of petroleum products in the country. In a statement yesterday, the ministry noted that the pump prices in the country have risen, though it did not give specific amounts. In the last 2 weeks, diesel and petrol prices have increased between 80 and 500 shillings at various filling stations in Kampala, with a litre of petrol being sold at more than 5,100 shillings and diesel at about 4,800 shillings. The Energy Ministry has attributed the price increases to the demand and supply in the global oil market, whereby global demand for oil increased to 103 million barrels per day in June. This demand increased from the projected annual figure of 102.1 million barrels a day. According to the International Energy Agency, which provides data on the global oil market, the IEA said the August figures are expected to be much higher, with experts projecting an increase of 2.2 million barrels per day in the last 6 months of 2023 before falling to 1 million barrels per day in 2024. The general who came to power in Gabon's coup last week is to be sworn in as transitional president on Monday, taking control for an specified period after overthrowing the country's 55-year Bongo dynasty. General Brice Oligui Nguema, the head of the Elite Republican Guard, led officers in a military coup on Wednesday against their President Ali Bongo Ondimba's scion of a family that had ruled for more than 5 decades. The outstanding come just moments after Bongo, aged 64, was proclaimed victor in last month's presidential election, a result branded a fraud by the opposition. The patch was bloodless, according to Oligui, with no reports of death or injuries. The coup leaders said they had dissolved the nation's institutions, cancelled the election results, and closed the borders, later adding they had decided to reopen them. Other countries have not acknowledged Oligui as Gabon's legitimate leader, and he faces pressure to spell out his plans for restoring civilian rule. Thank you, our dear listener, for listening to 98.0 Bulletin FM. That has been Afternoon News read to you by Vivian Namara. Have a blessed day.
That was the news in English on 98.0 Bulletin FM.